My name is Ryan Odegaard. I'm going to be talking about the Smart Hub for a smart TV. It is the final design project for the principles of user experience. Um, so to recap, the Smart Hub of a smart TV allows the user to connect to the internet and access streaming content. If they want to watch Netflix or Hulu, you can do that. You can check weather, listen to music, pretty much anything you can do on the internet, you can do through the Smart Hub. I divided the users into three different groups. There's John and Jane, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and the Johnson family. And I thought that the Smart Hub needed a user-centered approach to design because there are a lot of different devices like the Apple TV, Roku, Chromecast. All these devices allow you to stream content to the TV, and the Smart Hub already allows you to do that. So the fact that there are these other devices that are actually pretty popular kind of means that the Smart Hub needs to be designed better so that you wouldn't have to buy these other peripheral devices. So the persona that I chose to go with was a persona that is in the Mr. and Mrs. Smith user group. So Christian and Irene, they're a couple that lives together. Christian's 29, works in an accounting firm downtown San Diego. Irene is a 27-year-old female who teaches 8th grade English at Point Loma Middle School. So I thought that they'd be a pretty good persona because neither one is an expert in technology. They both like to relax by watching their shows at the end of the day. And they're an upper middle class, dual income, no kids couple. The scenario I created was Christian and Irene, they want to watch a movie at the end of the day. So Irene puts in the popcorn. Christian starts scrolling through different movies to watch. And Irene sits down next to Christian, and then the popcorn is ready. So he has to get up and get it. And she immediately grabs the remote and starts clicking through the movies. She finds the movie, hits play, and they both watch the movie. So the reason I want to use that scenario is because it shows how easy anybody can navigate through the Smart Hub. I mean, she picked up the remote and immediately knew exactly what to do. It's very intuitive and unobtrusive. So the storyboard that I created actually didn't go along with that scenario. It's actually a different. The scenario kind of dealt with the app. A specific app of the Smart Hub. The Smart Hub is kind of like the operating system of the TV. So for the storyboard, I showed Christian like getting up at 6 in the morning to start the day, and when his alarm goes off, the TV turns on automatically with his homepage already up there. So his homepage shows what the weather's going to be that day, important stocks. The time it takes to get to work, and like some top news. So these are widgets that are on the TV, so he can change them, like customize his home screen. So he doesn't have to turn it on, he doesn't have to navigate it. It's just on there to tell him about things that he finds important. So you can see in this third panel, he's just walking to the kitchen, get his breakfast, and he's like, oh wow, it's going to be a beautiful day today. As he's eating breakfast, he sees that there is an accident on the way to work, so he has to leave a little bit earlier. So this next screenshot shows the time, just like another showing of the home screen. So it shows that it's on a little bit later. The weather has been updated. And so he's about to leave, and then Irene says, don't forget to turn off the TV. And he implies that he tells her that it turns off automatically at 7. And he saw that in the news, his chargers might be moving somewhere, so that's also in the back of his mind. But nowhere did he have to turn on the TV, navigate through it. So I thought that was pretty important. So then I created the wireframes and then the prototype.